I do not have the car now because I sold my car to the same showroom where I'm buying the new car. So I booked the Ola. So I'm going by Ola cab now, and let me take you through this journey of buying my first SUV and buying my dream car. Today is like a kind of emotional day for me because I have seen this dream since childhood. I am from a middle class background. When I was in school, all of my friends had at least cycle, but I did not have even a cycle at home. And my home to my school was almost 3 kilometers, one side. So morning going to the school 3 kilometers, coming back for the lunch 3 kilometers, after lunch go back another 3 kilometers, and evening come back home 3 kilometers. So I traveled without any vehicle for almost 12 kilometers till my 10th standard. So I used to feel that like almost everyone has cycle, but I don't have even a cycle at home. But I always felt that no, it's okay. Though I did not have the cycle, but my dreams were big. My dream was I wanted to own a Mercedes Benz. Time when I did not have even cycle, but my dream was to own a Mercedes Benz one day. So went on like that. After that I came to my college, and when I came to the college, and first time I got my first cycle. So my first vehicle was a cycle, and it was a ladies cycle. So all my friends used to make fun of me for having a ladies cycle. By that time they have upgraded to bikes, and I was still under ladies cycle, and that is how my first vehicle was ladies cycle. But back of my mind, Mercedes Benz was my dream, and till my graduation I was riding that ladies cycle, even though my friends were making fun of me. And after the graduation, my first job was in Mysore, and I was in sales and marketing. And you know that sales and marketing compulsory that you should have a vehicle. Without a vehicle actually you don't even get a job. During those days I'm saying, in year 1997. But somehow I got the job, and first 8 to 10 months I used to depend on public transport, because I did not have that much money that I can buy a two-wheeler, and two-wheeler was mandatory. But somehow I managed by going by public transport. I could not afford going by cab or rickshaw and all this. So that is how almost 8 months I worked as a medical representative without even having a bike. And then 98, finally my first bike was Kinetic Honda. I purchased a Kinetic Honda for just 8,000 rupees. 97 when I purchased, I think almost 10 years old. It was almost 10 years old Kinetic Honda, and I had some 7,000-8,000 rupees, and somehow I managed it and bought my first vehicle, that was Kinetic Honda. 98 to 2002, 4 years I was driving that same second-hand Kinetic Honda, and my first bike, new bike, was Splendor. 2002 I bought my Splendor. I paid some 45,000 or something, and that was, I can say, my first new bike. Okay, and then 2004, and that is the time where I entered stock market as a novice. I left my job and I entered stock market, and I lost heavily. 2004 I had a heavy losses in stock market. I lost everything. I did not have even money to pay my rent, and I had to sell my bike. And that is how my new bike, I sold it in 2 years, and after 1 year or something I bought a second hand Kawasaki Bajaj. From new bike I went to second hand bike. Again same, I did not have money, and I bought a second hand thing around 3,000-4,000 rupees. Even it was a old one. And then turning point came in year 2007. I never imagined that I'll buy a new car, and I got a very good job in one of the company, and I was dreaming that okay, now I have a good salary, I'll buy a good bike. I was thinking of buying a Pulsar, but things were so good, but things happened in such a way that I could buy my first car. So my first car was Maruti Zen. Maruti Zen in year 2007. So I can say that my first car was in 2007. I purchased it second hand for 1 lakh, I think 60,000 rupees. And then after 2 years, I got transferred to Bombay. And 2009, I came to Bombay and I sold my car. I was in Bangalore that time. I sold my car and came to Bombay, and I purchased a Santro. Again, it was a second hand. And in 2011, another setback. I lost my job. I did not have money. I did not have job. I did not have money, and I had to sell my car. So again, I sold my car in 2011, and again, same way, I did not have any car. Then again, I demoted back to, from owning a car, I went to bike. Again, I purchased a second hand Pulsar in the year 2013. Again second hand, because I didn't have the money, I purchased for around 8,000 rupees. That was in Bombay. And then finally 2015 I purchased a new car. I purchased a Maruti Swift because I got a good job. I was in Pune that time. I purchased a Maruti Swift. After that, somewhere in 2016 I went to Dubai, and I was working in Dubai, and my car was Chevrolet Cruze was my car in Dubai. And again same, I had this car for around 2 years, and then I decided to come back to India, sold my car. So you can see that so many cars, bike, I bought a car, I got demoted to bike, again I bought a car. So it was a up and down life was a up and down. It was like a roller coaster. It was not a smooth flow. But one thing I always dreamed, that I knew that one day I had to be the owner of Mercedes Benz. And the day has come now on December 7, 2020. When I look back, I feel that if I was working in 9 to 6 job, it was never possible that I could afford Mercedes Benz. So that I could fulfill, because I took the risk. I decided I'll quit my job. I came back to India, I entered stock market, and rest is history. And finally, my dream has come true. Whatever the dream I've seen from childhood of owning Mercedes, so after so much up and down in life, finally dream has come true. So that is what I tell you. Life will be both up and down. Never get depressed, dejected. You will go through a lot of hardship. Even I have gone through hardship. But if you have seen a dream, then you should go after it. So never stop dreaming. People will laugh at your dream, but don't stop dreaming, because sometime dreams come true. Remember this, no dream is too big that it can't be achieved. Without even having a cycle, I dreamed about owning a Mercedes one day. Today, if you are riding a cycle, doesn't mean that you can't dream about Mercedes. Every individual have right to dream. So don't give up on your dreams. So guys, I am buying this car. So they have covered it because still they have not given the delivery. During the delivery time they will open the cover, and this is the car I have booked it. Which color, which model, which design, everything you will see it in some time.
For walking out on us, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Luck was not enough. I opened my Now here we stand and hover on the edge.
Jai Dev, Jai Mangal Murti, Shri Mangal Murti, Darshan Matre Mane Kamena Purti. Jai Dev, Jai Mangal Murti, Shri Mangal Murti, Darshan Matre Mane Kamena Purti. Jai Dev,
Am I safe for walking out on us? Or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Luck was not enough. I opened my
Mercedes,
How may I help you?
ambient light blue.
Okay, I am changing the color.
Now here we stand.